Hi, welcome to Maggie's kitchen. Today we are going to make Algerian bread. The original recipe is from my Algerian neighbor. It has a very moist and spongy texture. It's easy to make, no shaping, just 2 stages of fermentation. No kneading today. I will be using stretch and fold to achieve the same result as a machine does. Let's go through the ingredients first. 150 grams of fine semolina, 300 grams all-purpose flour, 6 grams salt, 40 grams sugar. You can adjust the amount of salt and sugar based on your taste. 1 gram dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of anise seed, optional. 285 grams of milk, 1 large egg, 30 milliliters of oil. First, mix all the dry ingredients. Did you notice that only a very small amount of dry yeast used? That's because I'm using stretching and fold at the time to build gluten. Before the gluten has been fully developed, we do not want the dough to rise. So we need to slow down the fermentation. Then pour in the milk and egg mixture. Oil. No kneading, just mix until no visible dry bed. Cover and let it rest for at least 1 hour in the fridge, better overnight. Take the dough out, leave it in the room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. Let's check the dough first. You can see the dough is very easy to break. Well, the time will help to build the strength. Let's do the first stretch and fold. Grab one corner and gently lift it as far as you can without breaking, and then fold. Turn the ball, lift again, and fold. After 4 to 5 times, then switch to slap and fold for a few times. Then let the dough rest for 30 minutes. After, the dough is already stronger than before and can form a sort of membrane. Let's see the stretch and fold one more time. Gently lift one corner without breaking the dough and then fold it. Turn the ball. Repeat the same motion 3 to 4 times. Then switch to slap and fold for another few times. Now let the dough to rest for another 30 minutes. This is how my dough looks like after 4 times of stretch and fold. The dough is strong enough to form translucent membrane. Let it ferment until it becomes about 2.5 times of its original size. Poke with a finger. If the dough does not collapse nor bounce back quickly, it's ready to move on. I divide the dough into 2. This recipe can make 2 12 inches round bread. I bake one today and leave the other half in the fridge. It can be stored in the fridge up to 3 days. Long fermentation at low temperature will enhance the flavor of bread. I'm using cast iron pan today. Grease with a bit of olive oil. Place the dough. Dip fingers in the oil, gently pushing the dough and stretching to the side. Flip the dough over and do the same. You will feel the dough is kind of elastic at this time. Then let it rest for 15 minutes. 15 minutes after, the dough is more relaxed. Repeat the same pushing and stretching until it covers the whole pan. Leaving for final proof, about 50 to 60 minutes depending on the temperature. Check the dough with a finger. The dough does not bounce back quick and still leaves a small dent. It's ready to bake. Cut a few lines to make a pattern. Preheat oven to 500 Fahrenheit, 260 Celsius. Brush with egg wash or honey water. Sprinkle some sesame seeds. Bake at the middle or lower rack for 10 to 12 minutes until the top is golden brown. Watch closely in the final couple of minutes. This bread can be burned quickly. Let it cool down before cut it open. Look at the texture. Isn't that pretty? I call this bread Algerian focaccia. Next time, I will make an original Italian focaccia. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.